On the second day of Christmas, my pharaoh gave to me's a crossover with a different series. Yes, I know I had to change it to me's in order for it to rhyme properly, but look, there are actually two me's, so it technically makes perfect sense, unlike a lot of the stuff I've been describing thus far. Hello there, it is I, your festive pharaoh, being thoroughly edged by Santa Claus as we speak, as it is mere hours away from Christmas Day. If I still had my Time Wizard card, I would use it to get us there quicker. But sadly, someone gave that thing to Joey, and he's clearly made such good use of it, turning my Valentine's hot-ass harpies into a bunch of old women. Yeah, we all love that. Thanks, Joey. Today's installment of my all-time greatest takedowns is rather unique, because it doesn't actually take place within any continuity I'm familiar with. It's apparently what they call a crossover, where a popular character from Japanese media butted heads with yours truly. Truly, this was a battle to the death, where my warrior's spirit was tested by a myriad of cute, colorful characters from a long-running anime series that aired on Cartoon Network. And even some of the strongest Yu-Gi-Oh cards at my fingers would have struggled against this series' protagonist. That's right, I'm talking about Ash Blossom. That is one of the cards that I am referring to. Yes, today we're gonna talk about the time I showed up in Bobobo, everyone's favorite incomprehensible manga series that doesn't need any kind of introduction. All you need to know is it's freaking crazy, and the fact that I'm in it is even crazier. Apparently it all came about when the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! And actual real-life hero Kazuki Takahashi chatted with the creator of Bobobo, Yoshio Sawai, at a New Year's party, and they decided it would be funny if I popped out of Bobobo's Afro-Fro. And so it happened, and it was indeed very funny. But to attempt to give context, Bobobo and his chums are in the middle of a game of up Mario Party, where they throw rhinos instead of rolling dice, and the Saiyan-coded villain keeps putting yen into the players' souls, causing their bodies to turn into diamond. They must reach the goal before their entire bodies succumb to this, but are continuously prevented from doing so by bullshit like low dice rolls and also distracting panties. Then Bobobo uses his lengthy nose hairs to create a bridge between their space and the goal, but it turns out there's a whole other goal they gotta reach. I actually vibe with all of this. It makes about as much sense as early children's card game rules back in Season 1. I likely would have used a nose hair bridge in order to destroy the flotation ring on Castle of Dark Illusions if I'd thought of that at the time. But you know, hindsight is 20/20 and all. The villain starts laughing maniacally, saying there's no way they could reach the goal since it doesn't exist. But Bobobo claims to still have one card left up his muscular sleeve. And yes, this is where history is made, and Bobobo's hair pops open to reveal the most handsome Egyptian pharaoh of them all, if you don't mind me Tutankhamuning my own horn. Beautiful artwork here by the master himself, Kazuki Takahashi. May he rest in peace. I summon Osiris, the Sky Dragon, and the Peanut Gallery cry out, an amazing person has appeared. Yeah, I get that a lot, like every day. Go get groceries, an amazing person has appeared. Thanks, checkout lady, nice of you to notice. And a kind of funny looking version of Slifer, as drawn by Bobobo's artist, appears and blasts the villain, saving everyone and making crossover history. And while this may be another instance where I don't actually succeed in killing my opponent, thanks for pointing that out, YouTube comments, I certainly broke a lot of brains by making such an unexpected cameo. So I think that counts as knocking them dead. Some of you are probably like, wait, I thought you were gonna cover Ash versus Yugi from Death Battle. And to those of you I say, that wasn't me. That was Yugi. He delivered the final blow. I ain't taking credit for that. Besides, if you really want to watch a great summary of what if I took on Ash Ketchum, you can just check out their episode. It's great. And yes, I would definitely still be saying that if Ash won the fight. Absolutely. Yep, that'd absolutely be zero sour grapes. They would just be grapes of wrath. But yes, what a wonderful tribute to both myself and to the master Kazuki Takahashi, who I will be thinking about every year that follows such a tragic loss. A loss for both art and for our hearts. It means the world to me that I lived in this world at the same time as he did, and that he brought joy to that world. Merry Christmas, all of you, and I hope you're well.